Guys, this is maybe the craziest AI I have ever seen. And I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about Claude. Because I asked Claude to redesign my website, which looks like this. And to give you some context, it cost me thousands of dollars. I worked with a professional designer in Framer and in Figma for months, going backwards and forwards, putting this together. I asked Claude if it would create a redesign my website. And then what it did was it went through and it understood everything, and then it output all of the HTML code for me. And this was the output. And you can see here I go open to Google Chrome, and this is what it created for me. So initially, this is what it created. And I thought, this is pretty good, but it's created a logo for me, and it's a little artsy, it's hard to read. And so I asked it, make the page white background and more of a professional touch. So that's the only prompt I gave it. And from this link, it took everything about my brand, and it put this together. Like, a whole industry of designers and web developers have just been decimated. And yes, you can use Lovable, but it's not as good. And it's so crazy. Look how good this is. It created it in 2 minutes. It put in the real testimonials, real results. It just blew me away. And so what I did after that, I'm working with a client to put together his website. And this is the website, right? So initially I showed you this, and this is the website that I designed with the help of a designer inside of Framer. And the guy did a fantastic job. I think he absolutely crushed it. Like, everything is super responsive. You can see lots of images of me. The idea behind this is that you can take your face, upload a couple selfies, and then AI will basically create a AI model of you that you can output an infinite amount of images. Now, in this case, the offer is 100 AI headshots for $19, which is significantly below what other people are charging. And I can show you the funnel, but this is the product. And look at this website. I think it's fantastic. I think it's really well done. This has taken months to build. Months to build. Like, look at this. So I'm quite proud of this. I think it's come together really nicely. It's visually impactful. The sales page is quite nice. It follows a direct response flow that makes sense. But then I asked Claude to create one for me. And this is the first one that it created. In 2 minutes. Get 100 professional AI headshots in 5 minutes. And so it's not as good, in my opinion, as the previous one. It is a little bit stale. And it got everything that you need on it, but it could be improved significantly. Now, the thing that I really don't like about this page is that it's quite short. Like, it needs to be a sales page. But, like, look at this. I went back to it and I asked, create more sections on the page like the example, right? And so this is what it came back with. And if you were just to drop in the images here, I feel like you would have a ready-to-go page. And it could be done in a day. Look at this. Old way versus new way. Your personal AI photo studio. 100 headshots and 3 easy steps. Like, guys, are you seeing how crazy this is? Look at this. So now what I'm seeing is that designers will no longer start from scratch. They will just be the ones tweaking things. And when you just tweak things, you can charge significantly less, and all of a sudden you become a commodity because all I need is just some random person to come in here and clean stuff up. I don't need the design touch of the designer that I worked with who's really good, because now I have Claude. And I created this for free. Like, I have a look at this. Everything is responsive and glowing. It's just unbelievable. So if you are not, like, if you are a business owner and you have not used Claude to create a website, I highly suggest you do. What you need to do is you need to come here and click on Opus. So this is the one for complex work. I'm not sure how many you're able to do, because now if I come here and I say make the background more white and integrate some style from this page. And so if I come here and I take this, for example, will it work? So what I'm suggesting, you've hit my limit for Claude messages. Okay. So apparently that like churns through a lot a lot of the usage, but this is absolutely ridiculous, guys. Like, I have never been floored by an AI tool, and I felt like I just had to turn my camera on and start talking to you guys, because if you're not using Claude to create, like, just think about being able to create sales funnels in 5 minutes. Think about being able to arbitrage sales funnels or websites for clients, or for any of your offers, in just a couple clicks, and being able to take things that already exist, plug them in, and all of a sudden you've got an HTML ready to go website that is like 90% of the way there. As an above the fold section, this works really well. Social proof, clear headline, call to action, price, images, some trust badges, and then examples of what you can do with the app. Some more stuff here where you can show results from the app. The fact that your profile photo is the thing that allows you to make your first impression, comparing it to hundreds of dollars of shooting. So this is all copy that I have put together, and all the structures that I have put together, but it's just ridiculous. Like, you will be able to take any page and copy it almost exactly, and there's no way that somebody can come in and say, hey, this is an exact replica of this page, right? It just takes the concepts. And so where the line is between what is a carbon copy and what is a huge inspiration is completely decimated, because you will be able to come in here, take this link and paste it into Claude and come up with something just as good, and it will not cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Like, this was a very, very expensive build, and it took me a long time to put together all the sections and all the copy and all the rest of it. And now you can just do it in a couple clicks with your Claude subscription that costs $40 a month or something. It's absolutely gobsmacked me. And like, if you're an agency owner, you're able to create your website in just a couple clicks. You could do something similar in Lovable, yes, but it's not as good. It's not as simple. It's not as straightforward. And it outputs things that are very generic. Like, this has taken the structure of this website and it has created a very good copy of it that is designed really nicely and laid out really nicely, kept simple, just absolutely mind-blowing. So look, if you are not on Claude and you're not using Opus, you are absolutely missing out. I highly suggest that you open up Claude right now and give it a go, and just try it. So that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure that you check out the Black Friday sale we have for the Shipping Society if you want access to me. I just had a call with somebody from the group and broke down their business and gave them like 100 different actionable things that they can do. And so I'm expecting a massive return for them. And so you get all of that right now for $49 a month. Pretty ridiculous. Like, it's never going to be this cheap again. So I'm going to leave that link below. check it out. It's a 60% off Black Friday sale. For the handful of you who are watching until the end, you are OGs, and I want to give it to you guys. I'm not going to rave about it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Check out Claude. Unbelievable stuff. And let me know what you think in the comments below where we are going. If you're a web designer, how scared would you be? If you're a marketer, is this going to benefit you, or is it going to decimate your industry? I started as a copywriter, and ChatGPT came in and completely demolished any value that I was able to provide, which is why I had to add in all of these other skills. And so acquiring skills, becoming better, learning and growing and using AI have been the best things that I have done in my business. It's exploded it like crazy. If all you're doing is relying on one skill, you're doing it wrong, because Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, whatever Amazon thing comes out is going to decimate what you are doing. And like a whole industry, like $1 billion have been wiped off the face of the earth in value and sucked into Claude. It's just, I can't say enough about it. It's just absolutely outrageous. So look, if you enjoy the video, make sure, like, subscribe. I've given you 5 different call to actions, but it is what it is. I'm just like gobsmacked. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.